Medical Monday is here. Every intro is new or weird. Knowledge is better than fear. I don't have more lyrics from here. And today's episode is about the vestibular sense. So let's just get right into it. I'm aiming to get this video in under 5 minutes, but let's see how this goes. Your vestibular system, which is pretty much your inner ear system that helps with balance, is, as I said, mostly deals with your balance and it helps detect things like like motion, your head position, your spatial position, whether you're laying down, standing up, that sort of thing. And helps with a few other motor functions such as balance and posture, and it's what's responsible for dizziness and vertigo. So I was gonna get into how your inner ear works together to get this done. And for today's episode, I'm going to use an illustration from the New Illustrated Medical Encyclopedia, an answer guide to good health, edited by Robert E. Rothenberg, for reference. Um, and the information I'm discussing isn't in this book. I am just simply using this as reference for the wee bit of a diagram I do have. So this is going to be a bit difficult because I have to hold the book and still chat with you somehow. So here we've got the inner ear, because I still have to see what I'm pointing at. And over here we have, uh, so this section, let me see what I'm looking at here. Oh, yeah, I kind of thought so. So this up here is the vestibular labyrinth is what it's medically called. And it has, here it's showing it to have two of these little loop type things here, but that's just the diagram. It's hard to make a 3D diagram, especially in a book when it's drawn like this, but there's actually three of those. And they're filled with a liquid called endolymph. And the three different loops here in your vestibular labyrinth, they work together to kind of register. One will register side to side, one will register back and forth, and well, side to side like this, side to side like this, and then back and forward. Each different loop will control that, and it works together with the I am having a space here. Cochlea. Jesus Murphy, of course. Cochleo something. I'll place it at the bottom of the video just to save myself the cochlea. Yeah, sorry. And it works together to send that information down into here. But there's also two other additional organs that works with this, known as otolith organs. Um, but oh yeah, and before I forget, um, when it comes into the canal down here of your labyrinth, there's an offshoot that's not shown here, known as your ampulla, uh, which is filled with tiny little hairs, which helps register this. You know what I mean? But the other two olithal organs, one of them is the sorry, the auricle. I'll put that down at the bottom, which helps register horizontal movement, and the saccule, which is your vertical movement. And with the ampulla I just mentioned, as well as those two otolith organs, they have tiny little hairs in there that register your movement and uh, your gravitational pull, what position you're in, etc., and sends that information to your nerve system into your brain. And that's kind of how you kind of figure that out. That's how that kind of registers that up. Now, I've just hit the 5 minute mark, so with the intro, unfortunately, I got a little over the 5 minute mark. But that's a quick rundown of how your inner ear works to kind of register your position, your balance, all of that, some of your motor skills, all of that sort of thing. So I hope this was a fun video for you, and I'll continue to try making them shorter and shorter. So I hope you're all doing well out there, and take care.